It strikes me that maybe I could solve my slight depletion of hydrogen problems simply by, where's the output? I simply route the output to... I set up a gas vent in here, and I route the output to the input pipe over here, and bam! I've suddenly got a lot more hydrogen in my life. Either way, greetings and salutations everyone. I'm Ekamac, this is Let's Play Oxygen Not Included. We've been having quite a few quiet episodes, simply because you don't think of this game in the 3-day cycle that I have it playing on. That I play it. You normally have to think about it in like 50 or 60 cycles in advance, so it takes 20 episodes to see the things that I'm planning for turn up. We do have problems with the oxygen on the horizon. It's not a problem yet, but it's going to be if we aren't careful. I do have my mini-pod finally installed. I made it out of sedimentary rock. I'm an idiot. I meant to make it out of granite. Oh well. So this area is actually too cramped for the plug slugs, so I clearly need to hollow out this little cave a bit further. Jean has a skill point. I guess Jean can get plumbing. I don't quite get why there's a delay here, but I won't question it. Might as well get this conveyor loader up and running so we can ship the polluted dirt out of here. Please tell me that your shift isn't going to end soon. No, you've got plenty of time to make it all the way to the egg. Good. So this should be hatching this episode, so we can get started on turning our little kitchen into a nature reserve. It won't happen immediately, but it will happen eventually. Finally getting that pea dirt out of the carbon sink. And yeah, we've just got a lot of things to do and not enough hands to do it with. Well, the bioengineering is almost finished. Just need a little bit more red bolts and that'll be up. So I guess the next question is, what next? Celestial detection, I guess? We at least have the barbecue in a good spot at the moment. I was about to say, it's amazing that this area still has atmosphere. The reason that it still has atmosphere is because there's polluted dirt and it's constantly emitting more and more polluted oxygen. Yep, that is an exceptionally radiated area. No, want nothing to do with it. Also, the fact that this area has been slowly the polluted water is being covered up by the regular water, and that means that polluted oxygen output is getting slightly underperforming. Still have plenty over here. We probably don't need to hollow it out that much, but anything works, really. The downside is that this actually blocks off this area completely from plug slugs. They can't sleep on actual buildings, so you have to keep that in mind as you work. And with that prepared, we should probably look at where our output is. Okay, research complete. What's next on the menu? It was celestial detection. Oh, right, we can build one of these now. So, where's a safe place to build it? It's a very long building, isn't it? Actually, do our science. We need someone with improved farming too to get at that. The thing is, we only have one person who even invested in farming at all. Liam earned a skill point. I mean, you might as well. I guess all of our copper supplies are all in this area because we've already used up all the copper that's in the sandstone biome. I didn't think that would be a thing, but apparently it is. This egg should be hatching any... It should hatch in time. Should. As long as we keep you groomed, you should produce one more glossy Drecklet egg. Eventually all this brine ice is going to melt, and then the cool salt slush geyser is going to start working again. I have a plan for Abe, I just don't know how close he is to getting that last skill point. Not very. Actually, I didn't look at all. I know he's more than 2/3 of the way. It'll happen. And now we need to dig this up. Turn that on, don't let them walk through that way, just give it some time for this area to empty out. We need to stock up quite a bit of hydrogen. And the problem with you is actually that your temperature is too low. This circuit hasn't had problems yet. But it's entirely possible that it could if we aren't careful. Also, someone please deliver this pip. Okay, Liam, your job now is to do the cooking. We want to turn some of this pacu fillet into cooked seafood. Where's the gob fry? It's in here. Slowly, all this water is going to change into all this polluted water is going to change into water, and that should be okay. Should be. Hook this cabling down here. Oh dear, How much copper ore do we actually have? We do not have nearly as much copper ore as I thought I had, so better get to this, digging it all up again. I keep looking up here and thinking, right, I should put that rocketry system in play, but we've still got a bit of time before we get to that point of celestial detection. Yeah, the hydrogen really has gotten out of control, hasn't it? This is why I'm always so skittish about letting them eat the metal ore. It's not even that the metal ore is that precious, it's the fact that they just leave hydrogen everywhere. Speaking of leaving gases everywhere, I might just incubate this other pip egg. Yeah, he's getting close to shearing age. Ellie has a skill point. Okay, now I guess we turn down cooking requests because we do have enough cooked seafood to get us through the day. turn bulk jellies off because we just want to cook those outright. We have the berry sludge. Wait, do we have everyone on the... We have 4 people on this shift. Okay, print all. I mean, it would be nice, but we have nowhere hot to store you, I'm afraid. Harold. Starry-eyed gives a morale bonus in space, but we do already have one of those people. Nothing too out of the ordinary there. Night Owl. Gain +3 to all attributes during the night. This is pretty handy. I feel like Ari might be better off here. You have 3 different stats, and you have 3 different interests here as opposed to suit wearing and digging, but... I feel like can't attack might be more useful than decrease to critter husbandry in the long run. I do have someone with starry-eyed, don't I? You have Lona. Irritable bowel, shriveled taste buds. Oh right, you get the morale bonus. Starry-eyed, yeah, you have the space bonus. So it's safe to ignore that stat. Yeah, Ari. Okay, first of all we need to make sure that you are on a night shift. So to speak, I think calling it sending you to the morning shift gives you that same bonus. And it doesn't overlap with other people we have on this planet. I should have made you the chef, shouldn't I? I should have, darn. Oh well, lesson learned. And Ellie's delivering the Atmos suits now that they've arrived. Let's turn up the demand there just a little bit. And we're starting to get oxygen in through here. Have we still not finished that research? No, something's holding up on our notification research. I think it's the lack of water. Or maybe it's because we don't have a dedicated researcher anymore. And now the slight disadvantage of using the fork approach. If you haven't had any oxygen in the system for a while, then it takes a bit of time for them to restock and become usable. Okay, you finish hollowing out this area. Oh, actually, maybe we shouldn't have dug up this area alongside it. Now there's places they can hang from that don't have cabling. Aries tend to space out from time to time, but they always pay attention when it counts. Gender X. So, Duplicate gender has absolutely no effect on the game, it's just a little bit of lore, so points for them for having non-binary duplicants. Of course, there's one catch with this system. When you start plugging your algae into an isolated gas pump system like this, there's a risk that you're going to run out of algae because you haven't been burning through it as fast as you have until now. Okay, there's the pip. Good. I was wondering, where'd it go? Oh. I would like to get at your plastic, but you don't seem to... It seems like the battery for the system is gone. Almost there. Hammer, automated notifier, party line. Our food can hang on a bit longer. But actually, yeah, there's a thing we can talk about before I end the episode because it is actually very late. So, the hammer. Hammer strikes a building to the left when it receives a green signal. Each building has a unique sound when struck by the hammer. It doesn't do any damage though, so this is just for making music, I guess? Automated notifier. Attached to sensors to send a notification when certain conditions are met. You can customize them. Send a notification when you get a green signal. This can be useful for systems that can fail in the long term if you don't pay attention. I like to put them on areas where I need to maintain an airlock. And this is a reminder of, hey, this hasn't been sealed properly because duplicants used it. But most importantly, the party line phone. This has... So, it takes up power. It gives duplicants morale if they can talk to other people while using it. It gives 1 morale just for using it. It gives 2 morale if they talk with someone else while using it. And if there's someone on a different planet they talk to, then it gives 4 morale. The most useful point about it is that it's very compact. So it can be used to turn a room into a mess hall into a great hall with minimal space used. That's one use that I have for it. The thing is, power hungry. So only install these when you have a proper energy system in place. Now, all that said, until next time, guys, take care. We'll see you all around. You can analyze artifacts, so I guess I'd better get you started towards agriculture.